Yes, you read it right. In 2024, you're not going to make any money in airdrops unless you are in the right circle. You could make up to 100K in airdrops. That's where I want to bring you, but maybe you are here in the left circle and I will explain you why. Because when you check, for example, the G2 airdrop, the people had around 10,000 tokens for the best one. And today, the price of G2 is $2 per token. So you make quick math, 10,000 x $2, that's $20,000. But what if you had not just one wallet, but 5 wallets? Yes, that's already 100K. By the way, welcome on Handsome Finance, where we study what's happening on the blockchain because it's an open ledger. So we can see all the transactions, who bought what at what time, and how much money they made or lost. And like this, we can know how to follow the smart money and the one who made money with it. Don't forget to pour down your little matcha and let's get to it. But it's not fair at all. Around 10,000 people participated in the G2 airdrop, but only 179 addresses received the airdrop, which represents less than 2% of it. Now, are you in the top 1%, the top 2% of airdrops? It's the same as everywhere. I see the same in dating. People go on Tinder when they look average. Why would you do that? We know based on data that it's the top 5% or even top 1% good looking guys that will get all the leads. And I have been on both sides. And trust me, none of them are good because when you're on the top of it, you get so many messages and everything. It's just time wasting and it's going to flip up your brain and you're just going to burn. But if you apply the same thing that we are going to see here, you are going to end up in the right circle as a winner and not the loser in the left circle. That's why you need to pay attention because something is clearly changing the way airdrops work. An airdrop is just getting rewarded with an amount of token for some actions that you took. And because you can take actions in the batch that's called farming, airdrop farming is born. And not everyone is happy about it. You can see here, these airdrop farmers have evolved so much now. There are products that automate random actions for industrial airdrop farming. And also you get some other memes. You are not a degenerate, you are a farmer. If everything seems useless for you now, you don't understand. The money involved in this is a lot bigger. Only a few $100 invested could literally 10x or 100x. But not many people will have it because they don't understand the basics. I don't want you to end up like this guy. You're subscribed to Handsome Finance. You have better insights. You know how to use data. And here, Say leaves a sour taste. Be an ambassador with Say for a year. Contribute and get $40 to $200. Don't do anything. Spend 2 minutes to bridge for fake volume. Get $1,000. If you can't beat them, you gotta join them. So of course, they're not happy about it. And I can understand why. They didn't get much. And when you check the price of Say, they tried to dump it at the beginning. It went down, but it's clearly back up now. So there was a lot of money to be made in this airdrop. You are now going to understand those two circles and how you can profit for them. Airdrops need a few things, right? Some time involved, of course, some money, because you have to understand that every transaction are going to cost you. Some organization. If you do one mistake in your organization, it could collapse and everything. I have a member of the investors boardroom. He was in an airdrop and forgot to claim it because he was busy with other stuff and he could have had a lot of money. Well, he didn't. That's the thing. And then regularity. Now, we understand those things. So the thing is, to become good at airdrop, you have to be really good at it. And most of the investors, they're going to check 5 videos on airdrop. Then they're going to take 5 videos on GameFi. Then 5 videos on liquid staking. 5 videos on something else. And the problem is that your energy is going everywhere. Where actually people who make money with airdrops is they focus on one thing, essential. Focusing all your power on that one thing. And this is where you can make some money. Because now you are going to have the time, you are going to have some spreadsheets where you follow everything you do. But I don't do it like this. I automated it because I'm lazy. I'm French. Or the opposite. I don't know which ones goes, but anyways, I want you to automate it. Because when you think about it, if you use a computer, Regularity, you cannot cross it. Time, you cannot cross it. And organization, you have crossed it. And capital, you still need it. Because if you're going to do something for one wallet, you should do it for multiple wallets. This is where you will make money. But the thing is, it's becoming more and more complicated and more advanced. As we saw on the Jito airdrops, only 2% of the people got it. Only 180 wallets. But if you were in that top, you would make a bank. You would make a lot of money. And of course, most of the projects are going to do probably around the same. They don't want to give it to everyone else. So when you check, for example, Layer 0, who is probably going to be one of the biggest airdrop of this year or in crypto in general, even one of the address that I started to use and automate is still in the top 2 million. It's bad. And to go up is going to cost me every time in transactions, in gas. So I need to have an idea of how much it's going to cost me. And I can let you know, it's around $500 at least per wallet. And it's going to depend, of course, of the gas price and everything. And if you do that manually, that will be insane because the gas price changes constantly. So you want to farm your airdrop when the gas price is low. Now you might be thinking, thank you, Antoine, you showed us those 2 circles for airdrops, but what does it mean in dating? It's the same. Don't go a little bit in nightclub. Don't do a little bit of dating apps. Don't do a bit of this, a bit of that. Focus on one thing. If you're looking average, focus on day game. Focus on going where it's going to be easier for you. There's for sure somewhere, some areas, and then when you unlock all the skills that become so easy, then why not adding another one here? You can do it like that. But first, you need to put one branch on your circle. So unless you're really good at finding all the gems in crypto, maybe don't go to airdrops unless you have special competencies in it. And you may be thinking, oh, but they're going to find a way to avoid this. Well, they're trying, but it's hard. So some sort proof of humanity, which means KYC, aka you take your passport, you take a picture with your ID and say, hey, I'm a human. I know some people that farm their airdrops, they buy the KYC. It's pretty easy to buy KYC in many countries. People would do it for just a few dollars. So it's going to be pretty hard. And there is no real solutions. Even like you do, okay, wallet age, but then you remove newcomers. And it's not fair. And then the Ethereum transaction is same. You close off to the plebs. Just no real solution. So if there's no real solution, switch side. Go in the side of the people who are going to automate it. Or give up on airdrops. And I think most of the people watching this video should. However, we might have another way to do airdrops. And those ones are more like with actions that you have to take on social media. So for example, you connect every day. You do a Twitter follow-up. You join them on Telegram. So everything is to fake up their metrics on social media. Even like, look at that, retweet and things like that. You could do that. For example, here is Hercule Dex. Those things are going to take you a bit of time, but some people manage to make $100 to $600 with some of those airdrops. I think most of them will not bring profits, but if you have some time, you can do those and maybe earn. And now that's where it's all a fugazi, because either you do with actions and people are going to kind of fake their metrics on social media, because if we force you to click follow and everything. Or secondly, what happened is that we fake the metrics by using bots. And when I say using bots, this is exactly what I'm using. You see, it's making all the transaction for me, slipping 19 seconds. Now it's slipping 1 hour and 17 minutes. I don't need to do anything. It signed the transaction for me. It does everything. I can't share with you exactly how this works. Why? Because airdrops is in competition. I show you one of my wallets that is in the top 2 million. My goal is to bring it up to the top 10. And unfortunately, I can't share this with everyone. Otherwise, the competition is going to create too much problem. This is what we have to understand. Even for the Arkham airdrop, you could see we had a competition. And to be in the top, to get most of it, it was pretty hard. However, it's possible to help each other in close circles, but you can't expect everyone online to show you. Even people I know, they wouldn't tell me everything they do. When I asked them on WhatsApp, so we were friends. And one thing that you have to be careful of, and most of the people will get it wrong, it's probably what I got wrong in our camp, is what's called the Sybil attack. To make it simple, is then one person or one of your wallet you give to all your wallets. Maybe, for example, on Arkham, I referred one of my other emails or one of my other accounts. They saw that. They're like, okay, that's the same person. Boom. He's not going to get any airdrop. He's too good looking. We don't airdrop him, which is, I guess, the real reason. Therefore, I started to be smarter and use some batch wallet generator. So like this, all my wallets are not connected. And if you want to know more about the best airdrops that you should farm, you should check out this video and I will explain you actually with some data and everything why I choose those. And you will understand more about how to not get wrecked with those airdrops. I hope you will farm well. You have to remember one thing though, stay handsome. Ciao.